Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing...
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Back.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Yeah, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
To throw is Prescott.
And the outright hits Lamb with a grab.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
14 yards.
Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy 1st.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Geno.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And some room to work.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Gino down to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On the draw, here's Jeanty.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
There we go.
Once again, it's Jeanty.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
The 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott to throw it.
And this one quickly to land.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
That's good.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott rolling to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
From the end zone, Smith. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Marquise Bell.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it, try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And Lamb going to have the Cowboys first down as he's down inside the 15.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the
Prescott now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Throwing. Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Ferguson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Not quite enough for the first, almost. Give him 9 instead, so that leaves him with an enviable 2nd and inches. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Completes this one to Thornton.
He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Boys, first down. First and goal at the 6.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Blue will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, We get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Smith.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Throwing is Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Gino going to hand it to Genty.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Out of the gun, Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw a Smith. And it is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Raiders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5.
before the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
They're going to go with the tight end here on the running play. Down right around the 25. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. With this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Prescott to throw on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll roll him out right. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
First down.
Gets this out wide to Pickens.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And the Raiders have got him.
Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Cowboys field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn a sack.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20-plus. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Up the middle, it's Chanty.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Smith.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They snap it to Smith. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
They go again with Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Prescott to throw it.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Play action now. Prescott on the move to his left.
Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Ronnie Johnson picks it.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up, that last INT.
Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They finds it in the pocket, trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Now 2nd and 9.
Prescott now.
Pickens on the slant.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens
From 13 yards out.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 17-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Geno now to throw.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side.
They get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Geno.
That's caught by Tucker. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Smith. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Back to throw, Smith.
This is caught by Tucker.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
And Smith here, an audible at the line.
6-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Smith to throw.
Flush to his right.
Open man is Thornton. He's got it.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Another try from the 19. 2nd and 10. On the give, Genty.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Smith's going to throw it. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed. Well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. Has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Vegas. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. The touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And some good blocking. Bringing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Nothing worse than a 3-and-out if you're on offense to start the game. It's just a bad way to start for any offense. So nice job at not allowing that to happen. Got some good blocking at the point of his...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dallas Turner. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run at the gun with Genty. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Get up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Tino's going to throw for it. That's incomplete. Scary ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
McCarthy's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's 3rd down.
Running left, it's Jones. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, the metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And the defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down, Vikings.
On the give, it's Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he does not have it. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick
is good.
And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
2nd down.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And it'll be taken down with the first down. And time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They run the toss to Genty. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They go play action with Smith. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here's the hook.
A run. Genty. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
foot in the ground and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 9-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Now a handoff to tight end in the running game.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders.
Daniel Carlson on for the
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise for that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48. They'll go back to Jones on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
When his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Vikings field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's in! Touchdown,
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3. Raiders 14, Vikings 3. Touchdown on the other end. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
To Josh Oliver. A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now McCarthy. That'll be caught. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Gino to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over possession here at the 44.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Right here, down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
It leads to second.
And it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. On first down, here's McCarthy. Rolling right. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Third and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
it's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Out to Jefferson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 37-yard
on
line.
Second down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Setting up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected. They need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Genty. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He'll go again with Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A second down throw for Smith. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Blake Cashman gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If they're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Darian Porter in on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down. At the 37-yard line.
Little play action here with McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Gino to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Second down.
It'll lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Third and a long way to go.
It's now third down.
From the pistol, Smith is going to air this one out. That's caught! And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
Raiders 24, Vikings 9.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21. First down, Minnesota. McCarthy going to look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing again is McCarthy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
And less than a yard.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? and they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. Just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
2nd and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He's got it at about the 8. And the Vikings are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head might be how to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he will score! Game on!
Touchdown,
Aaron Jones! Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores?
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-quarter cuts the lead to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's Genty. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Gino. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is high. First row. Dante's Morton. A down Raider. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Vikings, 17.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return is Roger. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. And it's only me. Wait till that. Wait till that. Wait till that.
Here we go. Here we go. Green egg shot.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
There we go. Sit on. Green egg shot. Come on, shot.
Now, Gino. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. Look at the big guy rumble. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 61 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Down to the goal line. No signal at the end. They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll run with Genty. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
A 21-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. That's on 2nd and long.
So 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Forced out left. Jonathan Grenard in there to It's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. And we'll get whistles. And timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
13 next.
On play action, Smith. He's got it! Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one. And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go.
That's good.
Once decided, sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them.
49-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.